getting really tough to take, you guys not being able to close out a game and having a lead and just not winning?
I mean, it'd be tough for any team. It's tough in any situation where you lose, but when everything's going your way and you don't put it away, especially in our case where we've had a lot of these just this season. It wears on you, but we got to put it away. We got to pack it up, watch the film, see how we can get better, and move on. It's just one of those where you got to learn from it and use it as fuel, prepare for the next team.
What were the issues with the run defense today, Myles?
I had a couple of misalignments and just not being where you're supposed to be. And usually that wouldn't cost us, but they were able to take advantage of some of those times where we weren't where we were supposed to be, and guys didn't fit off each other and make each other right. It's hard to say that it's one guy's fault or another. Sometimes we're able to communicate, and if one guy's out of place, another guy fills in that same gap. But it doesn't always work like that. We weren't able to see it when it happened, and we're trying to make it better and get better on that side of the ball. And we were able to make the stop at the end, but we gotta shore up some of those leaky runs like we've been saying.
On Friday, even though they were low in the league in rushing, you still knew they could do that. But were you surprised that they ran as much as they did?
No. I mean, once they cracked that 75, 80 yarder, knew they were definitely going to lean on it. They felt like they had an advantage on us, being able to attack some of the soft spots in our defense. And I mean, that's what they did. And they were able to get over rush for over 200 yards, and that's completely on us. I feel like that's on us as the D-line, making sure the edges are set and not getting knocked off the ball.
You guys have let, at least, you guys have let 3 games slip away so far this season. What can you do from here? Where do you go from here? How do you slam the door on this and get this turned around?
Slipped away or lost, it's all the same. When you lose, there's always circumstances behind it, whether it's early or late. They all count, and it's all in the minor details, and that's all it's been for us. Making sure that we're in the right spot, communicating and executing, and that's what we have to take care of. That's what we have to get ahead of, and we have to really take pride in it. Take pride in doing our job. And right now, we have to have some more pride.
And Myles, I ask everybody this, but does it hurt so much to have to send your faithful, loyal, beloved fans home just so disappointed and, upset, and there's some more booing again?
I mean, it more hurts that I have to see the faces of my teammates, disappointed, knowing that we lost. I don't have to look all the fans in the face, but I have to look, every one of those guys who was in the locker room, every one of those players, those coaches, those staff members who have worked so hard, and I see every day. The fans, I love the hell out of them. I appreciate them, and they're reacting to what we're putting in the display that we're putting on. So I want to hear them clap. I want to hear them cheer. I want to do our best for them. But those guys that I'm fighting with and for every time I step on the field, that's what makes me disappointed.
You guys were supposed to. I mean, you had continuity on defense. A lot of guys back. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be this leaky on D. Does that put your finger on anything there, or how disappointing is that? That it doesn't seem like you're taking steps forward there.
And we have. I mean, we're just up and down right now. We'll have certain drives or quarters where we're all over it, and then we'll let off the gas, and they'll take advantage of miscommunication, or I don't know if we had a lack of effort, whether it's misalignments that we have seen. It's just a little bit of everything, and when we're not on the same page as a defense, teams like that that are very talented and have a very competent quarterback who's able to make every throw on the field. They're going to be able to take advantage of that. And Eckler, he played a hell of a game as well.
Jacoby said you guys have a no-quit mentality, and he has confidence in himself and the rest of the guys that you'll be able to turn this around. Do you feel the same way about the no-quit mentality?
I don't know a lot of quitters in any sport, so yeah, I don't think there's any quitters in that locker room.
Do you feel you have what it takes, so as a group, to get it collectively turned around?
I believe we do.
Did you say anything to Cade York after the miss? I mean, is there anything that you can't even say, but did you have any words of encouragement or anything for him?
I saw him once in passing. I just gave him a dap, slap on the back. At the end of the day, I'll see him tomorrow, and we'll talk about it then. But most guys don't want to hear anything right after something happens. You're going through your own head, and you're in your own head, and you're going through your own thoughts about the situation, how you could have played it better. We all are. About different plays all throughout the game. So just let him process it, go through his steps in the game and how he can do better, and then talk about it tomorrow. He's a competent kicker. He's a great kicker, and I think he'll definitely let this pass and move on from it.
Jacoby said he really took a lot of responsibility. Said the decision was bad on that interception. What do you see in him that gives you confidence that he is going to turn around? He says, "Hey, I'm better than that." What about him makes you think that he'll figure it out?
Because he is better than that. He's shown such awareness and playmaking ability all throughout this season. And he had one mistake. We got the ball back, and we got in position to win, but we didn't. It's just how it goes sometimes. We're able to do what we could to rectify that mistake, but we made mistakes on defense, and they corrected ours. So we're not going to be holding him down because he made one mistake. We all individually made a mistake here or there, and that's part of the game. We're picking each other up and making sure that we're ready to go when the time comes.
After Kate made that 58-yarder in Carolina, it's easy to think 54, done deal. Did you 100% think that he was going to make that kick?
No, I don't think anything's a surefire. Regardless, whether it's us making the stop, whether it's offense scoring, it's just nothing's 100%. There's no guarantee for anything. I have faith in him. I have faith that he'll make the kick, and hell, I'm sure as hell hoping that he will. But at the end of the day, there's a process to it, and anything can happen.
A couple more.
Myles, how did you feel out there coming off of your accident and your injuries with the shoulder and the bicep? How were you feeling physically?
I felt a lot better, so I'm getting better, but it's just a process in returning to 100%, and just glad to be out there. I don't feel bad. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. I'm going out there and giving 100% of what I have, and I'm just glad to be able to play football.
Were you on a pitch count or anything, sort of?
No, I'm going out there as long as I'm able to move, I'm able to fight, rush, and play the run. I'm gonna be out there.
How close did you think you came to taking down Herbert a couple times?
Within half a step or half a second, and right there in the red zone, almost knocked the ball out. A couple times where I got a hit or pressure. Those things, they're tough. He's able to step up, or he's able to move out the pocket. It's hard to make a play on it, but those are times where I have to find a way to get it done. We as a defensive line got to find a way to get it done.
When Emerson made that play on Mike Williams, did you think he set you up for the win there?
Yeah, I think he put in a good position to win. And, short field, offense has been firing all day, so I was definitely thinking we were going to make it happen one way or another, whether we scored a touchdown or we hit the field goal. Thought we were going to make it happen. But it's NFL. They get paid to show up and play at a high level as well. So sometimes it goes our way, sometimes it goes their way.
Myles, Greg Newsom said he felt disrespected when Staley went for it on fourth down. You got a few more years in the tank here. How did you feel? Did you expect him to go for it?
I expect him to go for it, but it's still disrespectful to us. I know he has a offense that was doing very well the whole day, and he expects him to get the first down. But to us, that's saying that's telling us that he can try to take advantage of us, and we don't take that very kindly.
You think that was disrespectful to your offense as well? If he was thinking they're not going to score even if we don't get it?
Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful to the both sides of the ball. He's playing the numbers game. He's thinking, analytics-wise, we're far enough where we can either make the stop on defense if they get it back, or we'll probably get the first down. It's 2 yards away, and we've been rushing the ball pretty well, and we've been throwing the ball pretty well. So, at the end of the day, we got the stop, but we got to get the win.
What do you think? What run defense, Myles?
Couldn't tell you till I watched the film. No, I think there's a couple things. You know, it's the same as on offense, not offense, but on pass. Got to be able to be in the right spot, in the right time. Got to be able to communicate. Everybody get the call. It was just simple stuff. The little things are really killing us and really showing up every time we're playing.
I know you.
Jadavian really affected the game from the beginning and throughout the game. What did he show by, getting out there, and not playing, 100% himself either, and both of you guys being able to be out there together?
I mean, he loves the game. He loves being out there. He wants to be out there for us and make a difference. And he did, and, it means a lot for him to be out there, Taven to be out there, all of us to be on the field, knowing that we're not 100%, and most of the time we won't be. Whether it will be 90, 80, 70, I don't know what those guys are able to give, physically, but I know effort-wise it was 100% on their account, and I'm just grateful to be out there with them as well, because things could have been different, but we all got out there, and we all made a difference up to the last second.